Well, we're here anyway, whether you like it or not.
So true, though.
We don't really care. We're back into pistol rounds, and we've had many explosive ones today, so let's keep it up. mousesports running out Palace, and RPK, the assassin, sniping players down. Shox never checked, bomb dropped, BMAS dead, and Acor, he may be skilled, but he's no match for the taps of RPK, who switches to the daggers. It's a little range maybe to pull out the old knives, and they're just going to hunt down the surviving members in the site. Want to smoke down, and now they start to come up the catwalk. Third rotations, I always read it. 20 seconds is pretty clear to mousesports. They got 4 players in position. Acor with a huge D kill, but still the crossfire is there, and Shox is going nowhere, sending bodies flying. And nice trade from Robs, but it's too late to win the round. No time for the plot.
The idea that, you know, like, positive reinforcement is there.
He can't hear you, Harry.
He's looking handsomely down the lens of the camera, and into top mid he goes. You couldn't have asked for more from this handsome devil. Shox. Just look at him.
Calm down,
Just
Harry.
marvel in him for a moment. Look at that hair. Might not be all sticky-uppy like Twists, but God, he's still got it. Positive reinforcement, man. It's working. Look, 4 kills for Shox in that round. And the info that Vitality might have. There's 2 inside of this B site right now for Vitality, and Shox finally dealt with after his 2nd kill in the round. Apex gets here fast enough to slow down these players aggressing through the short side, and now all left onto Frozen. This might be a 4th round for Vitality unless he can give us a few more taps like that. Not gonna happen.
Though he can hold off for the time being. They're going to try and plant. RPK, if he jumps up, he gets swung from Ticket. There's a bit of a late lurk from Frozen coming in through Connector where the bomb is planted for, so he can't really activate until they get on the bomb, and that will be soon.
Yeah, the molly holds BMAS back, and Shox is here to check for Frozen. The attention drawn away thanks to BMAS, but only for a moment, and fully blind off the angle is the man in con. Someone's going to get on this bomb. BMAS's Deagle is in with the first, but he can't keep the ball rolling. Vitality 5-0. Looking clean.
Throwing in that bench smoke again.
Yeah, this feels like only a matter of time, and there it is. ZywOo on that angle for so long, waiting so patiently to get it locked in. And it's left to these 2 players in Connector, Acor and BMAS, with 20 seconds left. Not a lot of time, not a lot of room, and Flashes continuing to just barrage these players. The player in Sandwich, RPK, trapped by the Palace players. They can't quite deal with ZywOo on that first peek. BMAS has accidentally killed Dexter. Oh no, that's given away the man advantage. That's a really, really rough TK to come in at that moment. Apex still putting pressure on the site. Down in Connector, there is Frozen trying to come in on another one of these late con lurks.
Oh my.
But Apex is just getting tucked in, tucked into his meal at this A bomb site.
Delicious.
And Shoxy deals with the con flank. Acor, last man left alive, and ZywOo just
in ladder. Triple setup on A. ZywOo's already read it. He's already rotating. The call has been made. Masuta dealing death. Only good for 1 though. Shox from short drops a bomb in apps, and they've got to jump past his scope and still survive. Easier said than done. Any util would help here in the smoke. Bloom. Shox can't take the shot onto him, but ZywOo certainly can. With a gap in the market smoke, he finds another.
Yeah, ZywOo exploiting that gap in the market like the capitalist he is. Look at this. Dexter now trying to hold down the site, but from short, Robs is approaching and coming in to help out with the round. Shox now removed, frees Dexter up for a bit more movement. Robs is going to nail that first and the follow-up on the AWP, leaving it to ZywOo, who can't get it.
Almost every game now. Very, very often, and that's the essence of the mid control that Vitality are going to be running here. Dexter Core coming up Cat. They're already out B. There was no call. ZywOo didn't know, and now he's trapped with only 20 points of health. He's stuck in the smoke. The mollies pushed him into the view of the apartments, but Acor's backed up to drop more utility, and Robs' flank denied this time around. Acor in a clutch, can't hit the flick, and Vitality.
Masuta can't see any of this action going on in lower tunnels. Will do damage and finish off Dexter, but will he be ready for the player boosted up just outside the window? Regardless, Mouse have lost Dexter early on again. Now trying to recover this sunk cost over in middle. Just 35 seconds left, right? And they've barely made a dent. They're where they were a minute ago, still hoping to be given these peaks. Nothing comes through, so now they've got to make a move. And there's Acor with the opener. The Deagle of RPK gets away with damage, and Masuta's able to trade it out. Rops is suddenly thrown into a clutch. The bomb dropped on the other side of Con, and Apex.
For BMAS, who needs another crucial entry here if they want to make this round anything other than just one to be forgotten. Flash over spawn. RPK dodges it, he sees it coming. ZywOo's passive and he gets the kill. Apex swings out early, didn't need to, but it might not matter as his team are all here in spades, pushing in Rops with one, and it's not enough.
And now the B site is cracked wide open. While Frozen is in, the bomb is still waiting up in the apartments. Frozen's Deeg is in with a second. ZywOo looking into middle, hoping that he can uproot this round, but the bomb is already going down. This could give over 2 kills if ZywOo hangs around, and if he gets them, maybe that spurs on Vitality. It does look, however, like they're saving.
Yeah, they never had the info, right? They only see one player, and he kills both of your defense on B. So for all Vitality know, it could be 4 players in the apartments flooding out. Like, mousesports weren't ready to win that round so quickly. They were all set up in middle. But very, as you say, like, yeah, BMAS dies, that's fine. Very important that no one else from mousesports feeds ZywOo and tempts Vitality into the round. They hear the Deagle get swapped out. It's worth the risk, though, for Acor to grab a gun that's of some use. And he puts it to use. ZywOo dead. Maybe go
into Palace from Shox, but it didn't get anything other than the info that mousesports do have players here. Rops has opened the round up with a kill on his Shoxy back in CT. And now trying to get in towards the A site. RPK, not fooling yet, but there are more where that came from. Apex is going to prove to be pretty key to this whole ordeal. He's the man watching Con, keeping RPK's attention fixated at Ramp and Palace. Now on the back of losing Apex, RPK's got to bear too many angles in mind, and so he's blind. It can be like late in a pistol retake, but now you don't have to worry about it thanks to Shoxy. Masuta is flashed into CT at picture-perfect timing. That is 2 fights that mousesports have that are untradeable. They can't do anything about these kills that have already happened, so now they have to rush down the site. They're on the bomb. They're sticking it, but Dexter gets taken off. And there's ZywOo to close out the round. All right?
No,
what do we see, Dobby? What do we see? Let's get it. BMAS up close to Ramp. That's what we're seeing. Oh, but... Oh, yeah, Master gives Dobby a Galil. And it's 12.
But he gets smoked off. That sets him up for a cat split as well. They're going for it quick. No chill for Vitality. And trades are good. Oh, it's a mess. Murder on both sides. Dexter drops the bomb. He's holding his own, but he's going to get pushed down with flashes in his hands. He still wins it. Dexter.
2 players defending this A site, and Vitality couldn't have picked a better time to spring to life, but they've got to check for Rops because he could uproot this entire operation. And there's Shoxy deleted, the only damage dealer.
Go in first. Or if anyone dies, he can grab their gun. Oh, RPK gone. Acor pushed in. I'm going to say Apex there. And now Vitality crawling out under, trying to get to the connector. Rops has a nice little angle for this. Oh, they check it. ZywOo. Shox jumps up. But Spray Frozen reacts. He still gets one. Shox is low, and Masuta's finished off. So somehow mousesports are still in control of this round, but it could all come tumbling down if Apex finds this one kill to the AWP. Trapped behind the boxes and no idea where Apex is. He gets that frag. Bomb is lost under BMAS control. Does he wallbang? Maybe go full flusher. Flash goes over, and he kills BMAS as well. So wide, so surely not long enough, though.
Yeah, right, because eventually they've got to go, and Dexter isn't. Oh, RPK's really committed to this and loses the bomb to Dexter, of course. ZywOo looking to trade, but Dexter, slippery little Dexter, just slipping, sliding around, dodging capture, dodging death, and even finding a kill on a ZywOo. Can he cement it with a third? Does get jumping tech 9'd by Shoxy, and with 14 seconds left, it should be an undoable round. Trying to get the AWP, he's successfully baited a shot. That wasn't ever his intention. Oh, does deal with Frozen and gets the AWP out of there. Bye! As now he runs away. BMAS is nearby.
No. B, there's a triple setup here. They hear the feet. Pitter and patter. Dexter, doesn't matter. He's going to be ready to mow them down. Only good for one. The AWP crossing again, and the bomb still in the apartments, but not going to get planted anytime soon. RPK needs all the kills, and he's at least found another Apex with a Deagle. This is not the round you can afford to close on. RPK 1-on-2. taking down another AWP, and it needs to be the teammates for mousesports. It needs to be BMAS closing this one now, or it could be an eco ending for Vitality. Oh, it's not happening. No armor.
It's caught in the side of the head. Now they're ready for the ramp push as well. BMAS dropped without even a kill to his name. It's a 3-on-5 in this retake. Acor denies the bomb plant. That's something at least. Buying time for the rotations from the rest of his team and closing this gap. But in the blink of an eye, it is just Acor. Left all alone. Another kill, but the bomb is now down and time is ticking against him. Whittled down by utility. Not being given anything for free. Acor, this is a very tall order, a very big ask, and one that he might not be able to answer. Peeking up above the boxes, needs to be so aware, and he legs Apex, but it's not the killing blow. Much like my follow account over at just HarryGG on Twitter.
Oh, smart. Sneaky goes BMAS. No one's giving away anything. No one's giving any peeks. Robs will steal them back. And now peeking out on Cat is Shox. Gets some more damage done. ZywOo Masuta put together 2 and Frozen dinked. Getting out of the round with his armor. Unwinnable situation, and Vitality show us why. Great patience in the post point as well. Just tucked into Goose. Shox. No fear. No worry that they could be moving up Cat. They have 4 players ready to hit B. This is a good setup, though. If Robs can at least get some damage off, Frozen could really finish the job with his Deagle up close. That will do. Headshot to Apex. Many more where that came from, and Frozen fights next. Then Robs repeats, and it's just a 1-2 seesaw of death, up and down, but mainly down for Vitality as they don't net any kills. And now 30 seconds to reroute, go back to that A site that is at least understacked, but still has 2 players here. You've got to get past BMAS first. Oh, tagged in middle now. The jig is up. mousesports know what's going on. BMAS, only 1 kill here would do, and he's done it. Traded, doesn't matter. Shox a 1-on-5. Ollie will do nothing with Dexter on the ramp. He's going to fight, and he's going to win. Dropping the bomb as he fully bought up. Masuta eats a couple of shots and a nade. Acor flashing his teammate back in. Dexter giving it a go. They're already planting. Masuta does die. The job finished off, but Dexter jumping up, and he's traded after 1. Still up by a player on mousesports. ZywOo trying to force fights, and he's won his against BMAS. Oh, ZywOo, dirty Deegs back again. It's high noon after all. And 3-on-2 with a gun thrown over to his teammate. They're now both armed. Loses their Cat player. ZywOo grabs grenades to throw towards Spawn, but Frozen is up and past them. Robs is lost in the source, and ZywOo looking for every kill he can find. Doing the dirty work, and Vitality going 3-1 up. mousesports may have won their force, but they're right back in our Vitality.
3 players have gone out past CT. They might not account for Shox as a result.
He's got to go, though.
They're still set up. They're still just waiting. Masuta playing up close in the window. ZywOo trying to watch the tunnel. Shoxy is still patient.
Too patient.
Yeah, he might need to go at some time soon. I mean, I guess the longer he waits, right, the more they're going to discount it. But now he's losing teammates in the site, and he swings out far too late to make this happen. This never should have been around for Mouse. And yet here they are, picking it up, stealing it away from Team Vitality.
You know, that's obviously based off of some kind of cool image
left in this retake. Shox mollied out into the open. Rops with a killer opener, but immediately silenced by Apex. And ZywOo, he might be low. And if maybe,
but no.
And here's the little run boost into the AWP of Acor. Oh, nice blind shot from RPK, but BMAS is the fun ruiner of this round. Gets it back under. So weak, and they don't think I can IGL, but just they wait till they see me on Dust 2. I'll make them regret it. And there it is, 6-4, Mouse. When given a chance to fight together, it's a very interesting prospect. Over towards Short, Rops quick, and so now it is just Shoxy having to relive some of these big clutch moments in the A site. Tagged by Rops on the first peak, but he doesn't finish the job. The nade will, however. Acor rains down death from above. mousesports get the defuse, and they're not even worried right now. 7-4. The bomb.
frothing at the mouth to get a bit more done here. The molly is good, but he is so blind, and Shox runs him with a Tech 9. Rops at the back of the site. Everyone's blind. No one can see a thing, but Rops is picking targets out of thin air. Blinded by his teammate's flash, will finally bite him back. And now Acor just shuffling in through the window. Trade onto Dexter. The orb is still locked out of the site, and Vitality haven't even crossed. There's no smoke down. BMAS can pick and play for kills, and that he will. mousesports. Oh, this flank. It's something, all right. Shox is ready, though. BMAS up on Catwalk, 2-on-2. Another flank, make it double trouble. Rops in the back line, smoke in the behind, and climbing through. Rops has got a shot up in through the smoke and into BMAS's. Often Apex wielding it, enforced by rounds. ZywOo, he's outwardly said he doesn't like the scout. Fair enough, but let's see how it does. Oh, Dexter dishing out death. And even through the smoke.
Let the hate flow through you, Dexter. He's on for the ace. And just ZywOo left to beat. The Crown Prince of Vitality doesn't want to go down without a fight, but Dexter is hungry for kill number 5. Dexter wants it, and there it is. The ace.
ZywOo smoked off with a bit of gap, looking for someone aggressive. Frozen has. Oh, okay. Through the smoke. All right, guy. Okay, buddy. Vitality full cat retake now. They've got flashes. They're going to wait for them. Boom goes one, and in come the Frenchman. Dexter throwing another one high to set up his goose players, and oh, he's not needed. Dexter does it all alongside.
And flashing out. The elusive ZywOo is a tricky task indeed. He's jump shotting with the scout. Oh no, there's one on a BMAS. ZywOo still hidden at the elevator, trying to climb to new heights with this scout. And with the peak, jumping up, another for ZywOo, and there's RPK to finish it off. Here, everywhere they've tried to go, they've been denied the ground needed. And in this round, it's no different. As smoke falls, it's short, so they just flash right through. ZywOo putting up a hold, has support from, well, did have support from Apex, but ZywOo don't need it. He doesn't need your support. There it is. Cleans them all up, nice and easy.
Going to start when they hit guns to do the same, to crunch that B bomb site and try and avoid the majority of Vitality. Because ZywOo, bit of a comeback from this guy, 4 kills, but you don't want to just lose guns for no gain. Rops, that is his game. Just hold on and wait. Oh, there's the headshot. ZywOo's out of the round, and Shox, they know he's here too. Double smokes are up on Cat. They run past. Oh, Dexter went by.
The push comes in. ZywOo can not only flash for his peaks, but he can flash Apex in as well. So these two playing in tandem with one another is going to prove to be crucial if Vitality want to hold on to A. Now all this utility is raining in. The flashes are already gone for ZywOo and Apex, and so they're just clutching at straws to try and hold on to this site. ZywOo's found through the smoke. They don't know about Apex, but he cannot deny that bomb. And as he swings wide, Acor gets the better of him. A 2-on-3. Rops all the way through the B bomb site at 10 points of health as well. He could blindside Shox, but I think Shox has sensed that something isn't entirely right about this. That AWP retrieve down in mid, holding for the cross back, nails the shot.
Apex needs to do something dastardly, and Robs has already come up on that lurk up Cat to kill him. Done deal, locked in round, 14 found, and Robs is going to get a little bit more on his plate. He's not hungry though. Shox takes it back. Double Molotov, they won't let him grab the gun. That's a great collapse on from mousesports, and BMAS find up triple cat, right? They take long early, they see nothing, and they go, well, hey, if we're not getting long timing fast, we should just rotate out. That's awkward for Shox.
Oh, now that.
B. There's still a player here, and that player is ZywOo, so let's not get worried yet. But if Masuta dies, that could be a massive problem. Luckily, ZywOo's dropped the bomb. 15 seconds on the clock, and Frozen physically cannot win this round, whether he gets the smoke shot or not. Apex is dishing damage down, and Frozen's going to walk to his death surely if he goes through this one. It might even fade and not to his favor, but Apex turns and will still finish the kill.
Bad for Rops and the rest of Mouse.
Yeah, Rops has been having a great series as well. There he goes, he drops from the server. Bid take, can they still do it? It's a 4v4 now, they've carved a path. Masuta's dead after one. Oh dear, this could fall.
Yeah, do it right by Rops.
Oh, and as you say that, the orbs come back in play. Shox and ZywOo, a playground on this B bomb site. Shox flashing himself back in. That bomb is loose in middle. Acor, 1-on-3. Not being given a treat, not being given anything. 15 on the clock, at least has to die before the time expires. Jumping up Shox is right below him. RPK peeking out wide. That smoke does him favors as Pex can cover, but no flash available. And 30 seconds for mousesports to make magic happen.
Oh, they've lost Zywoo. He's out for the count. Apex and RPK are pulling this one over the line. It's just Acor left, a 1v4, 25 seconds. Nails the first shot down into the pit, but there's so much more where that came from that we need out of Acor. Up he goes, already crossed onto the car is Apex, and there's the swing that ends it all.